The next day, the first ever beach volleyball match at the Washoe Palace was in full swing, and Jing Moon also arrived with Elder Liu. The king had his personal bodyguard put on his mask, while he continued to disguise himself as Lee Sung. In the beach volleyball match, each team had 3 players, and they could use different parts of their bodies to hit the ball. If the ball fell on their own side of the floor, the opponent would win. Players were not allowed to step out of bounds. The match officially began. Ma Yingxiang, known as the volleyball champion of the Xia, easily defeated the Tunsao team in the first round, leaving them helpless and winning the first point. The Wasao team was determined to regain face in the second round. However, due to exerting too much force, they not only failed to score, but also accidentally injured their teammate. Seeing how formidable the Daisy team was, none of the substitutes from the Huaishou team were willing to step onto the court. Finally, the team leader by Q picked someone, and they managed to form a team. In the third round, the 2 sides were evenly matched, and everyone held their breath, hoping the Huaishou team would win the first point. However, at a critical moment, Hu Dai accidentally let out a stinky fart, causing everyone to cover their noses. As a result, the Huaishou team lost another point. In the fourth round, Mai Shang's ball went straight towards Bai Kei. On reflex, Bai Kei used his elbow to block, but the ball fell into the opponent's territory. Due to his hedgehog bloodline, Bai Kei was considered to have committed a foul in this round. Unable to bear it any longer, Lee Sung decided to take the court himself. However, Mai Sung was too strong, and the Washoe team was left with only Lee Sung on the court. Just then, Jing Mulin volunteered and aimed to save face for the Huaishou tribe. In the following matches, the 2 brothers from the Huaishou tribe worked together with tacit understanding and scored 1 point after another. In the end, the Daisy team won by 1 point. However, Jing Moon found it strange that Li Song's behavior and mannerisms were quite similar to those of the younger king. Later, the king personally escorted Ma Jingzhong and the others out of the Huaishou city. Chun'er rushed to say goodbye, and they confessed their feelings to each other, beginning a long-distance relationship. Meanwhile, the princess tried various ways to fall down to fake a miscarriage due to her pregnancy lies. However, everyone in the Washoe Palace took great care of her and paid attention to every detail, making it impossible for her to create any accidents. Gan Gan told Junyang that he had a plan to dispose of Su He's body, the assassin who had tried to kill the princess in the Mystic Forest. Junyang and Gan Gan brought the body to a cliff outside the city. Su He was severely injured from her fight with the king and was on the brink of death. Junyang noticed Gan Gan's panicked appearance and suspected he had ulterior motives, possibly related to Jing Wong. Nevertheless, the cliff seemed like the perfect place to dispose of the body. Xiaoyang kicked Su He's body off the cliff, but Gan Gan had set up a large net below, saving her. The princess instructed her maid to bring her wolf fairy grass stew, which she planned to use to manipulate the king. She intended to provoke his anger, then feign a miscarriage due to emotional distress. After instructing her maid to fetch the king, she sprinkled the dew all over her body, anticipating the drama that would unfold that night. When the king arrived at her palace, he was taken aback by her provocative attire and mesmerizing aura. For a moment, he was unsure of what she was up to. Please subscribe for the next episode.